Okay, today is March 19th, 2023, and this is Rahul's class number 2. Yesterday, we finished the class by giving a promise to Rahul that there will be a therapy that will be given to him in order to get rid of self doubt and nervous feeling. So, the therapy that I have suggested to Rahul was swish pattern. So, he spent almost about 35 minutes in taking notes on the swish pattern video that I have given. The video in which I have spoken about swish pattern to some of the employees way back 3 years back in 2020. So Rahul has taken full notes of it, and now I am giving this atmosphere to Rahul as though he is attending a press conference, being a corporate professional, and I will be standing there and I will be asking him the questions and he will be answering in English. So Rahul, what is your understanding about swish pattern? You can look into the camera and you can speak.
I understand that when we have a tough situation, there are two ways to act, either a positive way or a negative way. But moreover, we always choose positive, but we do a negative only. So we can change that negative by positive. That's what I understand.
The trainer in that particular video has explained about the green color background and red color background. Can you explain more?
The red color background is about the negativeness, and the green color the green color background is about the positiveness. We want the red color background. We want an unwanted feelings like anger with someone, but we want to change that, and we want to
Take your time. When you are searching for words, stop, look down, take your words, and then speak. No rush.
when we angry at someone, we will regret it lately. But we want to choose that green image first. It is very useful to handle your behaviors, and you got a positive thought about that person also.
More than yesterday, today you are speaking a little slower and a little steady. Are you doing it deliberately or has it come automatically?
Automatically.
Okay. Can you explain the situation in which the father and the daughter
Yes.
switch pattern scenario?
Yes. In the switch pattern scenario, I think the father is a lawyer, and because sir says reading some hearing purpose, and the daughter has came and the daughter said, "Dad, I want to talk to you." And father was very angry at this moment. How many times I should say, "Don't disturb me don't disturb me while I'm in work," and he tells them in an angry manner. Switch pattern is used to change that angry manner into a good manner. He can also say that give me 10 minutes after finishing the work, I will listen to you. That is helpful, sir. In very situations like in life also, we can we talk rough things to our loved ones, and when work we have so many thoughts while work, but when we can't establish our hard feelings in work.
What is the step-by-step process that lawyer is doing, Rahul, in order to reduce his anger? You yourself mentioned that the lawyer becomes very angry when the daughter comes inside, and later he feels, I should have behaved in a different way to my daughter, right? So what is the kind of steps the lawyer is doing while he is demonstrating this switch pattern?
So in switch pattern there are 7 steps here.
Please.
First, there are image do two things. One is red and another one is green. You should in the red image you should place the behavior you don't want, and green image you want to change the image, that behavior. First of all, you can do this switch pattern at any time. We have to do this 15 to 20 minutes daily, and then the switch pattern is about imagining the red one in your head and imagining the green one in your hand, and close your eyes and close your eyes and close your eyes and then
You have to make a movement.
you have to make a movement in front of his eyes, and then you want to blast the red image by moving to near eyes by green image, and do it 15 times, and then count 1 to 10, 20, and then rub your eyes. Do it for twice in a day, and do it for 15 days. You will have a result, good result.
Wonderful, wonderful. Nice presentation. Very nice presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Why do you think the trainer is suggesting the green color and red color, and the angered face in the red color image, the smiley face in the green color image, and when the pictures are being replaced?
Sir,
What do you think the behavior is? Yeah.
Sir, basically, red is always anger. We have some not colors, but have some emotions. We linked with colors. The red means anger, orange means serious, green means good manner. That's why they think that.
In the future, Rahul, after you get a very good job of your dream and you are working there for about 2 or 3 years, what kind of professional improvement you will get by virtue of doing this swish pattern yourself?
So not only in professional, sir, but in also life. Sometimes it is all about situations we handle, sir. We want to be nice, but we don't, sir.
Yes.
That's why we can use swish pattern in life also, sir.
Right now, look into your life, Rahul. You are in a very reputed arts college in Coimbatore, and you have only a few months for finishing your graduation, and we are very, very strongly searching for a job. Right now, for which particular weakness you would be applying swish pattern in your life with the current state of affairs of your life? Which particular weakness you would like to kill or you would like to destroy by using swish pattern? Can we think on the interview attending process, on basis of interview attending process? Will swish pattern help you behave well in the interview?
Sir, as I told yesterday, I think that nervousness, sir. I will destroy my nervousness by using swish pattern, sir.
Beautiful. Your right answer. Can you say step by step how you are going to use swish pattern now that you have learnt how swish pattern has been demonstrated? Can you say step by step?
So yes, sir. First of all, imagine the red picture in your mind that you don't want, and imagine the green picture you want, that you want to change the behavior. And imagine the green picture in your hand and place it near your eye and do it for 15 times, and it will make it happy, feel, and do it by happiness. Happiness is very strong emotions, I think, sir. Everyone we can overcome our angriness by happiness, sir. Every situation you should be happy to others, even in a hard situation, sir. And you want to do it for 15 times, sir, and then you want to close your eyes, start counting 1 to 20 and rub your eyes.
Okay, in your red image in the mind now, which picture you would see? You being nervous or you being in a strong position?
In my red image, I will be nervous.
Nervous.
And I want a strong position.
Strong position. Can you tell me or can you describe what picture you will have in the green background? What kind of picture? Like describe your own self. Describe that version of Rahul who is going to be in the green version.
In red image, I will think like I'm going to nervous. I'm going to lose this job by the nervousness. In green image, I will think I'm going to get this job and I will overcome my nervousness. I will get it.
Fantastic. Okay. Right. So one last question, Rahul. So many people get so excited after learning a therapy like this. In this hall, I have seen so many people. The hall is only new, but the happening is very, very old. I've been doing this even before this hall. We had a steel sheet hall, and so many people used to come, and I have taught many people about this swish pattern. They practice it only for about 10 days, and after that, they stop. And the lack of consistency comes, and because of that, they suffer. If that same thing is going to happen to you, lack of consistency, the same problem will occur for you also. So what are you going to do for keeping the consistency always at the upbeat? Because any therapy will work only if you're practicing for a span of 30 days or 35 days at least. Otherwise it won't work. So what are you going to do for bringing up the consistency to practice this regularly?
Sir, by scheduling, sir. And I want to schedule my work. I want to do this work at this time, and I want to do this work at that time. But situations change, sir. I will Many people are doing that starting step. Many people do that. I will going to change. I will change. But later constancy, as you said, there is no constancy. We have some situation will always change, sir. But we want to do it and you are here to help me. I will ask you, sir. I can't do this today. Can I do yesterday? And you will also help me. Yes, sir. There is no ever consistency. We can't tell the future by. Yes, sir. I want to do it. I will just tell. I will do it. I will do it. But we want to know that the situations will not be good for us. We have another work. Okay.
Right.
We can prioritize that this work over than other.
Right.
That's all.
Okay. So step number 1, Rahul, you have to keep a separate place for this, and you have to choose a time for this. Step number 2, you have to do about 5 or 10 deep breath. Step number 3, you have to imagine the red color picture, red color background in your mind, and you need to see your nervous state and self-doubt state, the nervous Rahul, the self-doubted Rahul. And the next step is keeping the palm like this and seeing the most boldest Rahul and the most fine stock and refined Rahul personality in the palm as the green background. And you need to do this swish for about 10 to 15 minutes. And each time you have to visualize that the green comes and breaks the red into pieces. Green comes and breaks red into pieces. Green comes and breaks red into pieces. So if you do that, then your subconscious will work for you. So now you've understood the swish pattern.
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
So Rahul has explained what is swish pattern, and he has given his best shot. And on the completion of this day 2 class of Rahul, I only hope that Rahul will be very consistent in using swish pattern in order to kill the self-doubt in your business.